makes your garden grow? Water and sunshine. What makes your spirit grow? Knowing that she'll be mine.
Hey friends, what's up? I'm Tangi and this is Freedom Homestead. We are out in the garden today, or what's left of the garden. If you've caught our last couple of videos, you know that we are tearing everything down. We are revamping, reconfiguring, and rebuilding our growing space. It's going to be bigger, better than it was before. We've got plans to do a greenhouse, and all of this stems from our house having storm damage this year. So we've been rebuilding the house, and we are actually getting ready to build an addition on the back here, which is one of the reasons why we are reconfiguring our growing space. So like I said, I'm out here in what's left of the garden, and our friend and pastor Mike, who has a channel, Wilderness Survival Simplified, he's not really posted a lot lately, but hopefully he'll get on that because we know you guys want to see more of him. Anyway, he gave me this bag of garlic, and I really want to get it planted, and I came out here thinking, well gosh, where am I going to put it? Well then, I realized, hey, I've got this growing space. So I'm going to show you how I plant garlic. I do have another video from last year, but if anything, I'm hoping that this encourages you to start where you're at. Use what you have and do the best you can with what you have. So what I'm doing is I'm growing in this space. You can tell that it has settled a lot from where we filled it with compost. So I do have some compost here that I used for growing a couple of tomato plants, or one was a tomato plant, one was a pepper plant, for when we were displaced and had to live in the city. So I'm just gonna put this in there. I'm gonna mix some of the existing dirt. It's not a lot, but it's enough to grow garlic in. I do have some sage and some thyme still in here. So I'm going to fill this up. So what I'm gonna do, and I've gotta do this during my lunch break, so I'm gonna try to be quick about it, is I am going to try to scoop out some of these leaves, loosen up the compost that's already in here, dump what little bit of compost I have in there, and then plant as much garlic as I can. And then if I run out of time, then I'll just come back out here this evening. I'll just come back this evening when I get off work and finish up. So anyway, here we go. Okay, so I've got this pretty much cleaned out. I've got my mix, my compost that was in the bags. I've got those dumped in. And so now I'm going to plant the garlic, and this part isn't hard at all. The hardest part is getting the bulbs, getting the cloves separated from the bulb. And then it's pretty easy from there. So let me show you. The frustrating things about our whole situation is that I can't find anything. So garlic, it's a heavy nitrogen feeder. So I thought I had some blood meal. I can't find it if I do have any. And I do have some bone meal, but it is not as high in nitrogen. This is a 680. And really the best thing to use would be a 10-10-10. So, I mean, I will go ahead and put this on there if it's all I can find. I do have fish fertilizer, but it's a 511. So the blood meal, or the bone meal, actually is better than that. Or I could just not put anything right now and maybe see if I can find some blood meal. That's really my preference. By the way, I got a green stalk. They actually sent it to me while we were in the city. All right, since I'm losing time, I decided that I'm just going to, I'm gonna look for some blood meal, even if I have to order it online, and then just side dress it. And then just side dress it. So that's what I'm gonna do. I've only got a few more minutes. I'm gonna have to eat at my desk, y'all. I hate doing that. It's hard to type and eat at the same time. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and squish you through here and plant as much garlic as I can in the time that I have left.
I'm using my cultivator to help loosen and smooth out the soil. You want to plant your garlic in nice, loose, fertile soil. Here I'm separating the cloves from the bulb, and to me this is the hardest part of growing garlic. So when you're working the cloves away from the bulb, you want to make sure that you leave as much of the papery jacket on the clove as you can. This is going to protect the clove from rotting before it has a chance to sprout. The most important part about planting garlic is to remember to plant the clove pointy side up and flat end down. The flat end is where the roots will grow, and the pointy end is where the sprouts will form. I'm spacing my bulbs by planting them about 3 to 4 inches down, and then you want 4 inches between each clove and 4 inches between each row. So just remember the rule of 4. I can't remember what variety Mike said that these were. I do know that they are a hardneck garlic. There are a couple of different classes of garlic. There's softneck and there is hardneck. And the softneck, the benefit of growing that, which I've grown both types, softneck garlic, the greens are soft enough when they dry that you can actually braid the garlic. The hardneck has a very stiff stem and it's not as easy to braid. Another benefit of hardneck garlic is that you get garlic scapes. Softneck doesn't grow garlic scapes, but hardneck does. And it's just another part of the plant that you can eat that is just phenomenal. Once the garlic is planted, I'm going to loosely cover it with soil. You definitely don't want to mash it down or compact it in any way. I did order some blood meal when I got back in the house. I found it on Amazon for about the same price as I can find it anywhere else. So as soon as I get that, I am going to sprinkle some over the dirt where I planted the garlic and then just use my fingers and loosely kind of rub it in. After I planted the garlic and after I stopped filming, I actually took the leaves that I had scooped out and I put it back in the bed to mulch over the garlic. You want a pretty good bed, like a couple of inches of either leaves or straw or something, just to kind of act as a blanket for the garlic. So I'm probably, once I get the blood meal put down, I'm going to get some straw and put a couple of inches on top of the garlic. When you're done, you want to water your garlic in to help it get settled in. I didn't because we are actually expecting rain tonight or the night that I planted the garlic. So make sure that you water your garlic in if you're not getting any rain. The garlic is generally ready to harvest in late July, and I do have a video on harvesting garlic. One thing I would note though is to let it cure longer than I did before you decide to braid it. Okay, so I didn't plant anything in this spot over just because the herbs are going to continue to sprawl out. But I do have garlic. I don't know, I didn't count how many cloves I planted. But it's the best I can do with what I've got at the moment. So I'm going to go ahead and take the leaves that I had taken out right here, and I'm going to put them back on the soil. So the next time I go back into town, I'm going to see if I can't find some blood meal, which I think this time of year is going to be hard to find. I'm going to hit the TSC tomorrow and probably Walmart and see if I can't find it. And if not, then I will just I'll just order it from Amazon if I can find it there at a reasonable cost. And then if not, I will just use the bone meal that I have. So that's all I've got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm hoping that this encourages you to start wherever you are with whatever you have, make the best of what you've got. And that's all I've got for you guys today. So until next time, remember to be vigilant, be prayerful, and be prepared, and we'll catch you in the next one. God bless. Bye, guys.